Good morning, chat. Hopefully you guys are ready. We have a news-packed day already to start. NQ is almost at gap. ES is above the gap. ES is just getting above the VWAP, 200 SMA, 100 MA. We are looking at a very action-packed day, at least to start. We have the Putin and Trump meeting in Alaska. Trump is already on way. Already did a gaggle on Air Force One, etc., etc. NQ is waking up above the NQ 30-minute VWAP to start. Market is not even open yet. Market is open in 10 seconds. U.S. core retail sales month came in as expected. New York Fed manufacturing came in positive, very positive. U.S. import prices month came in positive. U.S. industrial production month came in negative. U.S. capacity utilization came in negative. At 10 a.m., next news on the docket, University of Michigan sentiment, very important. 1 p.m. U.S. Baker Hughes total oil rig, then 2:30 p.m. Putin-Trump meeting. Market is open. ES waking down. We have the pre-market low at 23,871. Nvidia starting out 0.5% down. Tesla starting out 1% up. Google starting out 0.25% up. Amazon 0.4% up. Microsoft flipping green and red back and forth. ES wicking below the VWAP, 200 SMA, 100 MA. RSI for the ES 1 minute breaking below that MA. Okay. We just flushed the pre-market low. The low pre-market on the Nasdaq. Okay. About to tap the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. About to get active early. NQ has not filled the gap. ES has filled the gap. So far, 15-point bounce. I'm expecting this to take one more leg lower. Could not happen, may happen. Nvidia is now 0.25% down. Meta is 0.15% up. Apple is 0.15% up. MicroStrategy down 1.5%. Palantir down 1.5%. Ready? I'm in one there and one long. Want this to come a little lower, but I'm in with one. Zoom out a bit. Down 25, up 30, up 100. Bouncing off, thank you, 30-minute, 200 SMA, up 100. One contract long. Okay, looks like one more leg lower. ES trying to bounce, up 140. Up 175. Up 200. Up 20 points. Little more. Taking it there. Taking it there. I want it to come a little lower. And this could be the low here. Could start uptrending. We have a trend line up top. I want one more leg lower. It did not tap the level I was looking for. Yeah, it needs to take one more leg lower. It would make sense. So far, scalping 15 points. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is going to be a very volatile day, so be prepared for anything. This market can do whatever it wants. This could be one big 100, 150 point consolidation range as well. Just waking out, manipulating stops all over the place. Nvidia coming lower and lower, down 0.5%. Okay, good. NQ trying to come down. I want one more leg lower if possible. The RSIs are kind of going that way. Good morning, Geo. Good morning, Shadow, Legend. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Trading Tunnel. Good morning, guys. Okay, while we wait, make sure you guys smash that like button. It boosts us in the algorithm. Also, follow the channel. Subscribe. We are live every single day at 9:30 a.m. EST trading the market. I think this has one more leg lower. This could be the bottom, but I'm betting on one more leg lower. Could be wrong. That is a bounce off the NQ 30-minute 2-hour SMA. I think they're just going to take one more leg lower and then start propping this up. They also could just keep waterfalling today. Today is a little more unpredictable, but I have key points in mind. We have that pivot point at 23,845. Pivot point below that at 23,812. Pivot point to the upside at 23,898. NQ 30-minute VWAP at 23,901. Trump speaking at 3 p.m. Yes. 2:30 p.m. ES created a lower low, expecting the NQ to follow. What's up, Miguel? Chris, I think you're lagging a little bit. No drop frames. Shouldn't be lagging. Should be all good. Morning, Norman. Benefit. Good morning, boss. Spy held at may bounce from here. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to hit the target. May not. It's kind of consolidating here. Trying to wait. Trying to stay patient. NQ 5-minute trying to go. ES trying to come lower. Nvidia trying to come lower. The Russell 2000 flipping red. The Dow is up 0.33%. The VIX is at 14. The volatility index is at 14.67, down 1%. ATR is at 16. NQ is trying to bounce. Morning, Lena. Good morning, good morning. Appreciate the follow. AB, Braden, Saeed, Tren. Appreciate you guys. Okay, we're waking up. That is not where I wanted the bottom, but we don't always get what we want. Nothing is 100% certain. We just have to keep adapting and changing conviction as needed. Nvidia is coming down lower and lower. ES is still below the VWAP volume weighted average price, the 100 MA 100-day period moving average, the 200 SMA 200-day simple moving average. NQ just waking up. So far, bounce to 30 points. Tesla flipping red. Palantir is now down 2.1%. Bitcoin is flipping negative. Ethereum is up 1%. Solana flipping negative. XRP is up 0.5%. Doge is up 2%. Okay. While we wait, the Asian market synopsis. Asian markets showed mixed results as Japanese shares rose 1%, following strong economic growth data boosting regional sentiment. However, Hong Kong equities fell 1.2% due to disappointing Chinese economic indicators reflecting the impact of US tariffs. The yen strengthened against a weaker US dollar, while gold prices climbed amid cautious optimism. Oil prices held steady as investors awaited outcomes from a US-Russia summit that is happening today, by the way, in Alaska. Trump and Putin meeting. A higher than expected US PPI report slightly reduced expectations for a larger Federal Reserve rate cut, with a quarter-point cut now at a 90% probability. The Europe market synopsis. The stock 600 reached its highest level since March, driven by optimism over a potential US-Russia peace conference addressing the Ukraine conflict. European stock futures gained 0.4%, reflecting positive market momentum. Expectations of 325 basis point rate cuts by the European Central Bank and supportive fiscal policy in 2026 fueled investor confidence. Money markets raised the likelihood of a quarter-point US Federal Reserve rate cut in September to 90%, up from 85% earlier in the week. That is the synopsis for the Asia and European market for today. Remember, we have news on the docket in 20 minutes. The University of Michigan sentiment prelim. It's starting at bullish. I wanted to hit the target before it goes though. It's also a code waterfall. If the NQ 30-minute breaks below the 200 SMA, this could waterfall very far to 23,725 at the least. Maybe even 23,650. Tap in 200 SMA. This could be a double bottom. Try a double bottom. Staying patient. No trade, no fear, no greed. Hold conviction. Tesla coming down, Nvidia calling down. In with one long. We're going against it. We're going to catch this knife. We are catching the fallen knife for now. Going against the herd. This could fall very substantially. This is a very high risk trade. And NQ 30-minute falling below the 200 SMA needs to reclaim it as quick as humanly possible. ES is trying to bounce up 100. About to tap the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. Okay, up 125, 130, one contract long. Appreciate the follow, E-Man, ton. Appreciate you guys. Needs to get above, needs to go. Needs to go. Bounce, baby, bounce. So far rejecting. ES looks like it wants to go though. ES may bounce here. Up 40, up 60. Down 50, down 60. Very volatile. News in 19 minutes. ES trying to come lower. Down 100. Down 150. Adding one and with too long. Up 50. Up 100. Up 200. Taking one out. Up 230. About to tap the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. One contract long. Nvidia is now down 1.1%. It still could waterfall a lot. If it gets above the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA, this is a very nice trade. NQ 5-minute trying to round up. I like where the RSIs are. I like where the Williams are. 120 day is. We got a lot of room. Hello, bro. Something is telling me it's going to crash in the next few minutes. We'll see, Benny. We'll see. NQ 30-minute 200 SMA did reject. So it's possible. What's up, Beck? Morning. What's up, Lena? Not liking here. Appreciate Miguel. Up 170. Up 200. Up 225, up 250, one contract long. Tapping the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. Got a lot of coil here on the ES. So we could skyrocket up 300, up 350, up 20 points. Up 400. Up 500. Good luck, Turo. I think he has another leg up. A 500. Tapping thank you 30-minute 2-hour SMA again. We were up 30 something points, by the way. Most would have taken that. I usually take that, but it's volatile enough to take another leg up. We're only in with one con, so not really that much risk. Mike, I'm streaming on every platform. Trying to reject NQ 30-minute 200 SMA. You guys are enjoying the raw, transparent trading. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Follow the channel, subscribe. ES trying to come lower. NQ trying to reject the 200 SMA again. Could continue the waterfall. Up 30, up 50, down 15. Okay, down 100, down 150. In with one more, in with too long. We do have that pivot point to the downside. ES is waterfalling. Pivot point at 23,812. We're down 400. Let me make sure I'm not against the news. We have news in 15 minutes. In with two more and 4 contracts long. Down 600, down 700. Gotta tap that pivot point. We'll step up risk. In with 2 more and with 6 contracts long. Down 1200, down 1300. Down 16. In with 4 more and with 10 contracts long. Down 800, down 600. It's continuing to waterfall. Down 2,000. Looking for a bounce. Up 200, up 300. Looking for a bounce. So far, it's holding on that pivot point up 400, 500. Taking 2 out there. Looking for a little more. A little more bounce. Just waterfalling. Not good. Down 800, down 500, down 1,000, down 1,200, down 15. Down 5 points. Nvidia is coming down as well. If it doesn't bounce here, this count's likely gone. We'll have to rotate. Down 1,700. ES trying to come up. Nvidia is just going down, down, down. Apple flipping red. Down 1,000. Gonna continue to waterfall. This count's slightly gone. Shrine. Bulls, Bears are battling. Giving it room. Trying to bounce. Down 2,300. Down 14 points. $1,000 away from blowing. Down 3,000, down 3,500. And blown. And with 2 contracts long. Up 100, up 200, up 300. Okay. Up 500. Up 600, 2 contracts long. Up 10 points. Down 100, down 150. Nvidia's down 1.85%, Tesla's down 1%, Google is sitting up 0.4%, Amazon up 0.3%, Microsoft is down 0.1%, Meta is down 0.15%, Apple is down 0.15%, Netflix is up 0.2%. We're up 500, 2 cons long. Seems like it still has some bearish momentum, so we'll see. Up 700, taking 1 off. Gonna try 1 up.
Order submitted.
Securing 13 points.
Order filled.
And stopped out. Well, it did not do what I wanted to do. I thought it would bounce at the 23,845 level. Thought it may just be a wick down. Nope, it completely waterfalled. It could bounce here if price action starts looking good, if Nvidia starts following, but all the stocks started tanking with it. I did not expect this bearishness today. Could be a quick V-shaped recovery, to be fair, but Nvidia is just coming lower and lower. Well, the plan to start was I was looking for a wick up above the NQ 30 minute at 23,946. That's where I would have started a short for the day. Didn't quite get there, so instead I started long at the key pivot point that I was looking at, 23,845. Thought we'd get a bounce off that, but we need to just push it over. Momentum to the downside, just took it away. Catch the falling knife. Risk reward. Could have scalped that trade a million times. Decided to go for the winner. Also could have put a break-even stop. You are not a captive and prisoner of your trade. Constant adaptations, constant conviction changes, you can always have. And I could have did a million things. I think we were up 1,000 at one point. I could have scalped that. Could have taken one off, two off. There's going to be a lot of opportunity today, so I'm not even worried. Five minutes until University of Michigan sentiment. I'm assuming it's insider info. That's what I'm going to guess. They know something we don't. The University of Michigan ads came out a little iffy recently. We have 10 a.m. in 3 minutes. University of Michigan sentiment prelim coming out. I'm assuming insider info. That's why they're propping it down. Trump administration said to eye the CHIP Act fund for Intel stake. Fed Goolsby, if we get a hint for September or later in fall that we are not in an inflationary spiral, we can cut rates. Traders trim bets on the Fed rate cuts. September rate cut still seen with one more later. Silver is coming down. Gold's coming up. Gold is sitting at $3,350 an ounce. Silver is sitting at $38 an ounce. Morning, Reggie. What's up, Mod? The market dropped the soap, yeah. What's the difference between when you say in long or short? When you're in long, you want the market to go up. When you're in short, you want it to come down. Turo's long at 791. VWAP at 20,872. Draw a fib. NQ 5 minute looks stunning. What's up, John? Appreciate the follow, Thom, Free, Voyeur, Raz, Air. Appreciate you guys. 40 seconds, chat. 40 seconds, 40 seconds. University of Michigan sentiment prelim coming out in 40 seconds. Red flash news. Be careful. Do not take this news lightly. Do not do it. No greed, no FOMO, no overtrading. There are no missed opportunities. Only the next one, chat. No missed opportunities. Only the next one. 20 seconds till news. Merch. Trying to get above that pivot point to the top. 23,812. Things are propping up, but I'm definitely waiting for this news. 3 seconds. Waking down. And with one long. Just gonna catch the volatility right now. It is bearish. I'm going against it again. Up 200. Up 300. Up 400. Scalping that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Scalp 20 points. Well, I should have been doing all day. To be fair, if I should have put stops. Volatility was there though. Could have easily went my way. Easily. This is likely going to go to that 38.2% fib, 23,828. Okay, University of Michigan 5-year inflation prelim came out positive. University of Michigan sentiment prelim, the main one, came out negative 58.6, expected to be 62. Previously it was 61.1. So a little negative. Next news on the docket is at 1 p.m. US Baker Hughes oil rig. Tap that pivot point, probably going to wake up another 20 points. 3 p.m. Trump Putin meeting. 4 p.m. monthly OPEX. And I'm sure we're going to get news regardless. Trump tweeted 3 minutes ago on Truth Social. I had a wonderful talk with the highly respected president of Belarus. The purpose of the phone call was to thank him for the release of 16 prisoners. We are also discussing the release of 1,300 additional prisoners. Our conversation was a very good one. We discussed many topics, including President Putin's visit to Alaska. I look forward to meeting with President in the future. Thank you for this attention to this matter. Okay, it went exactly where I thought it would. NQ is down 0.5% for the day. NQ futures, ES futures are down 0.2%. The Dow is up 0.2%. VIX is at 14.9. The volatility index up 0.5% on the day. The dollar is down 0.5%. Nvidia is down 1.4%. Tesla is down 0.6%. Google is down. Google is up 0.8%. Amazon is up 0.4%. Microsoft is barely up, but still green. Meta is up 0.9%. Apple is down 0.35%. Netflix is up 0.25%. MicroStrategy down 1.8%. Palantir down 1.5%. GameStop down 0.5%. GameStop's down 0.5%. Costco is down 3.1%. Alibaba is down 0.3%. Abeco is down 1.5%. AMD down 1.3%. QCOM flipping green. Adobe is up 1.7%. Voyager Technologies down 2.84%. Some volatile wicks. Volatile. ATRs at 26 average true range. Thank you, 2 minute. Pivot point at 23,845. Tapped it, rejected. But the main thing is this NQ 200 SMA, which is that purple line up top. NQ 30-minute VWAP. Appreciate the follow, boys. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Tapping the 50% fib. Tapping 200 SMA. This could be a V-shaped recovery. What a battle this morning. Down 5K, up 7K, down 1K, and now I'm up 2K. Ha, sheesh. Good stuff, legend. Battle. Giannis taking 24 points on this falling knife rebound attempt. Miguel said volatility is intense so far. We knew it would be. Good morning, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Doing well, John. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you. Do you offer a mentorship or course? No, I do not. Not as of yet. Not as of late. Merch just got released. Next up is the simulator, finishing that. Estimated time frame for the simulator for people who want to find out if trading is something they want to do, don't want to spend money in a personal account, just trying to trade, learning if trading is something they want to do, spending a $300 a year subscription to TradingView. The simulator will be a low cost, pretty effective way, built by me, coded by me. I've been coding since I was 16. Simulator is going to be for people who want to see if trading is right for them, also sharpen up on the skills. And that is estimated time frame out 1.5 to 3 months away. Then 2 months after that, the mentorship, and then a bunch of other software after that and in between. Also, more merch designs dropping in between all that. NQ 30 minute tap the VWAP, reject it for now. NQ 5 minute 20 May got tapped, reject it for now. So far, a bounce of 100 points. I'm starting to believe. Starting to believe. All right, let's see what you guys voted in the polls. Up or down? Most people thought this was going up. In the YouTube short, yes, I'm streaming to YouTube and YouTube short. If you want to switch over, the regular YouTube stream has more comprehensive overall view, bigger charts, more profits, etc., etc. Click my profile and go to the stream of your choosing. Most people thought this was going long today. Very interesting. So did I, to be fair. How are you guys doing, chat? Are you not trading this? Are you trading this? If you're trading this, are you up or down? What's the P&L looking like, etc., etc.? How are you guys doing? The last news on the docket is the U.S. Baker Hughes oil total rig and the Trump-Putin meeting. So it's really just all eyes on Trump. All eyes on me. Let's listen to this gaggle from Trump.
To NATO, and NATO's sending us big beautiful checks, but that I don't care about that. I care about it was a big been doing it for people from
okay.
It was a big factor when Biden spent $350 billion and got nothing. But what I
it's
do
just
care about
audio.
is they lost last week 7,011 people were lost, almost all soldiers. 36 people in a town which got hit by a missile. But 7,000, over 7,000.
This is Ninja Trader. Slightly up.
Describe a little bit, Mr. President, because I know you've had a lot of phone calls with President Putin. What's the difference in a face-to-face, in-person meeting?
Look, he's a smart guy, been doing it for a long time, but so have I. Been doing it for a long time. And here we are, we're president. That was much more difficult than what I'm doing today, believe me. So, we get along.
Appreciate it, Turo. See you Monday,
on
man.
both sides, and I think, you know, something's going to come of it. I noticed he's bringing a lot of business people from Russia, and that's good. I like that because they want to do business, but they're not doing business until we get the war settled.
Are you going to talk about business? Will you talk
business? We have the hottest country on earth. We have the hottest economy on earth. We have the hottest country. We just set a new stock market record again. We have hundreds of billions of dollars flowing in from tariffs. We're the hottest. We were a dead country, like doornails, a dead country. 1 year ago, we were dead as a doornail, and now we have the hottest country. And he wants a piece of that because his country is not hot economically. In fact, it's the opposite. And China's not doing well economically, but we're all, look, I want everybody to do well. The war's got to stop and the killing's got to stop.
Mr. President, what do you stopping? Thank you for coming back to take questions. We saw that Russia continued its violence into Ukraine last night, launching even more drones. What did you make of that?
I think they're trying to negotiate. He's trying to set a stage. I mean, in his mind, that helps him make a better deal. It actually hurts him. But in his mind, that helps him make a better deal if they can continue the killing. Maybe it's a part of the world. Maybe it's just his fabric, his genes, his genetics. But he thinks that makes him, gives him strength in negotiating. I think it hurts him, but I'll be talking to him about it later.
On the table for discussions today, Mr. President, are the territorial swaps on the table? Will you be discussing that?
They'll be discussed, but I've got to let Ukraine make that decision. And I think they'll make a proper decision. But I'm not here to negotiate for Ukraine. I'm here to get them at a table. And I think you have two sides. Look, Vladimir Putin wanted to take all of Ukraine. If I wasn't president, he would right now be taking all of Ukraine. But he's not going to do it.
Mr. President, what did you mean?
Just one thing. What about the possibility of the United States providing security guarantees to Ukraine?
Maybe. Along with Europe and other countries. Not in the form of NATO, because that's not going to, you know, there are certain things.
Not yet, Chad, not yet.
But yeah, along with Europe, there's a possibility of that.
Mr. President, mentioning the number of business people that President Putin is bringing along, is that something that you want to discuss with President Putin at this meeting?
Yeah, if we make progress, I would discuss it, because that's one of the things that they would like. They'd like to get a piece of what I built in terms of the economy. Just so you know, we were a dead country with our economy. He wouldn't be interested. He wouldn't have been interested a year ago with the Biden economy. But he is interested in the Trump economy because we're doing, wait till you see when those factories start opening up. We have hundreds of factories all over the country, and that includes auto factories, AI factories, and every other. They're all coming in because they want to beat the tariffs. Because if they open here, they don't have to pay tariffs. If they don't open here, they have to pay, in some cases, 200%, 300%. I haven't even set some of the tariffs yet. I'll be setting tariffs next week and the week after on steel and on, I would say, chips.
And with one long,
Chips
could be a
and
liquidity
semiconductors.
sweep up top.
We'll be setting sometime.
I see everything rounding up.
What rate are you looking at? What rate?
I'm going to have a rate that is going to be lower at the beginning. Then that gives them a chance to come in and build. And very high after a certain period of time. And if they don't build here, they have to pay a very high tariff, which doesn't work, so they'll come and build.
Mr. President, hi. You had said earlier...
I didn't see over there. Isn't he a gentleman? He's a nice...
He's helping me out.
He's a
This is
very
almost
nice,
over.
He's one of the few nice ones, actually.
You had said earlier this week that Putin would face severe consequences if you get the sense from him
Yeah.
that he's not interested. What do you mean by that?
Economically severe. Yes, it will be very severe. I'm not doing this for my health, okay? I don't need it. I'd like to focus on our country, but I'm doing this to save a lot of lives. Yeah, very severe. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, that is it for that. Down 100, down 110. We're below the NQ 30-minute VWAP, but above the NQ 30-minute 200 SMA.
Order
Adding one. Probably going to get it out on the liquidity sweep if we do get it. Also could prop down here. This all could be manipulation, prop up. But I'm starting to get the V-shaped recovery vibes. Up 40, up 70, up 100, up 200, taking one out. Gonna let it go. Up 200. We're above the NQ 30-minute VWAP, 200 SMA. Above the NQ 5-minute 21 EMA. Nvidia's propping up. Up 120, up 130, up 150, up 200, one contract long. Propped above the 50% fib as well. Okay.
order submitted.
I'm moving at break even, risk-free trade at this point. It either goes or doesn't. Has a lot of reward potential. Up 250, up 300. I'm taking it there.
Filled.
I made 343 in that. Sacrifice low value accounts to get the higher value ones. Profit. Okay. Starting to bunch up, and I'm starting to see a video try and come down. And I saw NQ 5 minutes start to prop down, but I do believe in the V-shaped recovery and has to get to around 20,925 for that to come to fruition. But we'll let it play out. No missed opportunity, chat. Only the next one. When a move happens, a new opportunity is created for the next move down or up. The continuation up, little pullback, constant adaptations, constant conviction changes. Changing with the trends, price action, news, indicators, use an amalgamation of everything to give you the best probable outcome possible. That is the name of the game. Wilbur, I'm using NinjaTrader. Barton, chat guys. True, Nicholas, true. Zane, what's the red step looking indicator? That is current day OHL, prior day OHLC on NinjaTrader. Appreciate the follow, Wilbert, Ron. Appreciate you guys. It's insane, the support recently. Insane. Insane. I appreciate you guys a lot. Glad you guys are gaining value, learning what to do, what not to do, taking what I do wrong and learning from it, taking the best from what I do wrong, taking the best from what I do right, adapting it to your own strategies. Just make sure you guys do not follow me. Hold your own conviction, do your own trading strategy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do or say is financial advice. So hold your own conviction. Don't overtrade. Don't greed. No FOMO. And there are no missed opportunities. Only the next one. Merch. No missed opportunities, chat. Yeah, it's starting to look weak. I might have top ticked it. Might have top ticked the TP. NQ 5 minute trying to fall below the 21 EMA. Yeah, it's trying to come down. I kind of believe in the V-shaped recovery though, so I'm conflicted, which is why I'm sitting on my hands. Steel and semiconductor chips is crazy work, true. Appreciate the follow, Gersh. Appreciate you. Yeah, because a lot of videos we are fed and the algorithm seem like everybody just wants to sell cores. You actually give genuine information. Yeah, the only thing I'm selling is merch with a very positive message. And it is my clothing brand. And eventually it'll stand on its own, but for now it's kind of you know, just social media for now. It's kind of just YouTube merch for now, but it has some items that stand on its own. It'll probably be a couple years before it's standing on its own. It'll still get funneled by me, but trying to fall below the VWAP. Trying. Crypto Fear and Greed Index came out 6,500 greed. Fear and Greed Index for the stock market came out 6,500 greed. Okay. V-shaped recovery is looking likely. The only thing I don't like is the RSI for the ES 1 minute is below that MA. It's tapping it now. Could just be consolidation. Consolidate above the fib, 50% fib, above the 200 SMA. Consolidate around that, above that, and then wake up. Maybe even a little wake down to that pivot point, then continue the V-shaped recovery. Remember, it has bounced already 100 points without a pullback. Looks like it may do the pullback now. That could be a lower high. Tap into 200 SMA. Thank you, 30 minute looking a little bearish. Nvidia starting to come down. Thank you, 5 minute rejecting the 20 May. Okay. Wanted to see more pullback. Yeah, benefit. If you don't see people live trading, they're most likely not legit. There's very few people in social media that trade and are not live trading. They're actually legit. If you don't see every trade from someone, if they're only posting videos, only shorts, I mean, you can come to your own conclusion. And most people just show $500 courses that have only 3 hours of content and offer no value. We offer more value in this stream than that course. And we're only at like 0.98% capacity. We're not even really optimized to the fullest. Trying to stay patient, chat. Hardest part of trading. It's still holding on to that Q 30 minute 200 SMA. ATR is at 23. Make sure you guys vote in the poll, vote in the YouTube poll, vote in the poll, vote in the poll, vote in the poll. Are you profitable, negative, or learning? Profitable, negative, or learning? Yeah, we're waking up. Little divergence from the ES and NQ, a little bit of divergence. I'm gonna give it a minute. It is pretty nice consolidation, pretty nice coil. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to bounce. Yeah, it's trying to come lower. Finalize your votes in the poll. We're about to take a look. We're wicked out, about to tap that pivot point. $23,845. Very key level. Very key. Regular YouTube stream, 11 votes. 64% are profitable, 9% are negative, 27% are learning. 31% are profitable on the YouTube short stream, 10% are negative, 60%, 59% are learning. Very big wick up. Big wick up from that pivot point. Video's trying to come lower. Thank you, 5 minutes trying to get above the 20, man. Thank you, trying to get above the VWAP. Always learning also when I'm positive or negative. True. Appreciate the file. Mo, Net, Gers, Blaze. Appreciate you guys. Glad you guys are gaining value. Trying to wake up. John, over my daily goal again. Hit my goal for the week. Hopefully this momentum continues next week. Best of luck, man. Good job, John. Good stuff, man. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Good trading this week. See you next week, my friend. Go enjoy your 2.75%, 2.75 day weekend. Almost 3-day weekend. Go enjoy, my friend. Definitely kill it this week. You definitely deserve it. Just make sure you stay in tune with that Trump news, because that will be pivotal for Monday. I'm expecting a lot of volatility for Monday as well. Just join. Any results today? One account blown, the rest green. That's the results. How about you? How about you? You as well, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, John. Giannis call 23-point bouncy. Good job, Giannis. I believe in the V-shaped recovery. It's just really hard to take this long. Very hard to take this long. Even though the NQ 5-minute profit above the 20 May, NQ 30-minute VWAP is getting touched. Very hard to take those. Checking for news. Nothing yet. Staying patient. That is the lower high. Thank you 30 minute, looking a little bearish. Thank you 5 minute, trying to come down. I'm in with one long. I like the consolidation. I like where the RSI is on the ES. Needs to get above that NQ 30 minute VWAP. It's above that NQ 30 minute 200 SMA. NQ 5 minute needs to break above the 20 MA of 50. Has to break outside of this consolidation, and it can run pretty nice. Volatility is stepping up. The stock percentages are moving crazy. Down 100, down 130. We can blow the NQ 30 minute 200 SMA. About to tap the pivot point again. Down 100. One contract long. We need ES to prop up. We need NVIDIA to prop up. Consolidation, consolidation. Down 125, down 150. Glad close half with 1.3% profit. Good job. Tapping that pivot point. Adding one and with 2 contracts long. As long as it holds that pivot point, we are good. If it rejects it, it is not that great. NQ 5 minute looks like it's going to waterfall. NVIDIA trying to come down. Sometimes that's when you need to hold though. Trying to bounce. Might liquidity sweep to the downside as well. Down 200, down 225, down 140, down 300, down 350. Tapping that pivot point, trying to reject. NQ 30 minute rejected from the VWAP. Looks pretty weak. NVIDIA coming lower. NQ 5 minute looks like it's going to waterfall. Not good. Down 500, 2 contracts long. Could be a double bottom right here. Down 10 points. Adding one there. Down 8 points. And with 3 cons long. Very risky long. It rejected that NQ 30 minute, 200 SMA, VWAP, 21 EMA on the NQ 5 minute. Down 200, tapping that pivot point. Down 600, trying to bounce. Okay. Needs to get above that pivot point ASAP. NVIDIA coming up. Could just trend down for a while. Down 600, down 650, 3 cons long. Down 500, down 700. Yeah, let's try and come lower.
Order
In with 2
failed.
more, in with 4 more. In with 7 cons long. Up 200. Down 300. Up 300, taking 2 out. Little more bounce, little more bounce, little more bounce, little more bounce, little more bounce. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Up 1,000, taking 2 more, taking 4 more. We'll leave 1 runner. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Negative R&R, negative R&R. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Securing 10 points. We're gonna let this run, and run away. If it can. Could just continue to prop down. So far, tapping the 2-hour SMA for the NQ. 30-minute. Rejecting, about to be stopped out. 5 points away, 2 points away. Come on, bounce, don't reject. About to be stopped out. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash that like button. 1 point away from being stopped out. Will we get a bounce here? Or is it gonna hunt our stop? That is the question. Securing around $200 with this 1 con. Come on, bounce, baby, bounce. 1 point away from being stopped. NQ 5-minute trying to go. ES is trying to go. Couple points away. 1 point away again. Ooh. Securing 10 points with its 1 con.
Order failed.
And stopped out. Made 865. Negative R&R, negative R&R. I'll look to rejoin potentially. I'm gonna give it a minute though. See if it can build some bullishness. Wait for some confirmation. But that liquidity sweep, that was a liquidity sweep. Appreciate the file, Gleb, Drag, NRN. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it, John. If you guys have any questions, now is the time. While we're waiting, I'll answer what I can, when I can. Appreciate you guys. Glad you guys are getting value, learning what to do, what not to do. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Also vote in the poll. You think it's going up or you think it's coming down? So far, that's a rejection again of the NQ 30-minute 2-hour SMA. Has a lot of, it's downtrending, but it's kind of consolidation downtrend. So it could coil up and get a pretty significant bounce. Pretty significant. We hit 6,700 subscribers. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Glad you guys are gaining enough value. We're not even tapping into YouTube's main audience. Live stream is only like 800 million users. Videos and shorts are 2 billion. So you guys are ahead of the curve. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. Support has been crazy the last 3 days. We've also been trading very well. Last 2 days have been 100% win rate. Today is 5 winners, 1 loss. 6 trades total. So what is that? 18.7 win rate? No. 84%, 82%, something like that. ES is trying to curl over. RSI is looking beautiful. Could be manipulating people in because Nvidia is down 1.4%, coming lower. Tesla is down 0.8%. Google is up 1.65%. Amazon's up 0.5%. Microsoft flipping green. Meta's up 1.4%. Apple is down 0.4%. Netflix is up 0.8%. MicroStrategy down 2%. Palantir is down 1.75%. GameStop is down 0.2%. Costco is down 3%. Alibaba is down 0.7%. AveGo is down 1.4%. AMD is down 1.9%. QCOM is down 0.15%. Adobe is up 1.5%. Voyager Technologies is down 3.8%. Okay. Robinhood is up 1.5%, but Robinhood's garbage. Bitcoin is down 0.35%. ETH is up 0.13%. Crypto is coming down. Just overall. Solana is down 1.6%. XRP flipping red. BNB flipping red. I still am holding the conviction that the NQ is gonna V-shape recover, but it might be a very long road. If you're just tuning in and you don't know what today is very high news, very high volatile news. Trump is meeting Putin for the first time of his second term as president to negotiate for the first time, first face-to-face deal. Try and getting this Russia-Ukraine war solved, the killing subsided and end it. Finally, 5,000. It went from 5,000 soldiers a week to now 7,000 soldiers and some civilians from missiles being blown into cities, etc., etc. So this war needs to stop as soon as possible. Hopefully that meeting is one step closer. If we somehow miraculously, very low chance, but if we do get a ceasefire, immediate ceasefire or ceasefire of any kind, positive news in general, this market will start to uptrend. We will get a big wake up, especially coming Monday. We have Saturday, Sunday, Trump tweeting about it. All the world leaders going to discuss it. So Monday, I'm expecting to be volatile regardless of positive or bearish news, negative news. So far, the NQ 30-minute rejecting VWAP, rejecting 2-hour SMA. ES is still coiling though. Look at this ES. Just consolidation, coil. Will it bounce up to the VWAP gap? I would guess so. ES gap fill is complete from yesterday's close. NQ gap fill has not been completed yet. 23,930 is yesterday's close, so we are gapped down 100 points. RSI for the ES 1 minute getting above that MA in neutral territory. Williams R 120 day is oversold, trying to come up. Williams R 120 day for the NQ 30 minute is oversold, trying to come down. RSI for the NQ 30 minute is below that MA, below neutral territory, but not quite oversold yet. The Dow is up 0.12%. The VIX is at 14.72. The volatility index is down 0.67%. The Russell 2000 is down 0.5%. ATR average true range is at 21. What's up, Banger? Diplomat, I haven't seen you in a while. Diplomat, good to see you, man. Hey, you explained very nicely, really learning, wonderful. Simpson, appreciate it, funny. Glad you guys are getting value. Ranger, I do not need thumbnails for live streams anymore, and I'm not posting videos, so not quite yet. Now, if you guys want behind the scenes access, I'm going to be loading up on insider content. Click the link below, join the memberships, join the YouTube memberships, and become an insider. Premium Plus tier will have access to all the shorts and videos I will be posting over the next couple weeks. You will get access to very, very important data. Very just psychological stuff you don't know. Just very valuable info. I'm gonna stack up and record a lot of stuff for the insiders this weekend. So if you want access to that, you can wait until it comes out, or you can join up now, become an insider. Also, you get access to emotes, you know, Jerome Powell, Trump, Elon, Caroline Levitt, Bitcoin, and more to come. Slowly but surely, chat, we're building the infrastructure to go nuclear, parabolic, especially once we start posting videos. It's really going to go insane. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate you guys. You guys are really focused today. Not a lot of moving in the chat. You guys are really locked in on the charts. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully. So far, you guys are correct in the YouTube polls. We're wicking down to this 23,812 level for the YouTube short poll. Low of day is at 23,770. Go chat. If you are on the YouTube short stream, you can click my profile and go to the regular YouTube stream. You see the NQ 5-minute chart, NQ 2-minute chart, and just all the account profits. Just a more overall comprehensive overall view. So if you want that, click my profile and go to the regular YouTube stream. I'm streaming on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Also Twitch, Rumble, Kick, X, all platforms. All right, let's get a secondary fib here. And let's get some trend lines as well. Nvidia coming lower, now down 1.6%. Norman's in at 25. Good luck, Norman. Wish you all the best. Giannis 806 support again. Some luck. K Sari, appreciate the follow. Appreciate you guys. You guys are insane. At this rate, we may hit 7K this stream. Insane. The support is astronomical. Astronomical, ludicrous. Look at that trend line. I just fully guessed that trend line. So far, it wicked perfectly. What's up, Sam? Okay. It's not valid, so just move it for now. Actually, it may still be valid. U.S. Justice Department and National Economic Council partner to identify state laws without of state economic impacts. This may continue the waterfall. Trying to bounce. What a cow, man. Okay. Problem is, it's downtrending right now. Giannis is feeling bouncy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Obscure. Feel like I haven't seen you in forever, man. Called ES short for 1400. I'm hot right now. Man is hot. Man is always hot. Man is super hot. Man is hot. Trying to stay patient. This is by far the hardest part of trading. Only 1 to 5% of traders are profitable for a reason. Most do not record their trading so they can review it like game tape after they trade. Most do not start and begin in a simulator. Luckily, I have half a decade experience. Started trading in 2020, 2021 during the GME AMC days. And I'm definitely tried, true, and battle tested. Throughout all that news, a lot of education and lessons were learned along the way. But recording your trading puts you a step ahead. Being patient and just being in abundance puts you another step ahead. Then having the right amalgamation of indicators puts you another step. You need everything working in combination to give you the highest probable chance of success in every single trade. And you have to constantly adapt and change your conviction as the day goes on. The percentages you see on the charts with Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Apple, Netflix, MicroStrategy, Palantir, where the price action is higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. Where the ES is, ES right now is below the 100 MA VWAP, 200 SMA, below the gap. So is NQ. And nothing is ever 100%. Nvidia coming lower. Might just continue the waterfall. Appreciate the follow, LX, Al, Thom, C, Juke. Appreciate you guys. What's up, King? King Crusher. Morning, my friend.
Order
In with
filled.
one long. Probably be out on the volatility sweep up. Up 25. It's still a downtrend. I'm just looking for a low action. Probably only 15 points. Looking for a bounce. Up 30, one contract long. Down 45, down 50, rejecting that pivot point for now. Down 60, down 70, down 80, down 100. Miguel says insane how the sub count just keeps going up. Yeah. Sport has been crazy the past couple days. Down 100, down 130. Looking for a 15-point bounce to the 50% fib. Thank you, 5 minute trying to round up. ES coming lower. Down 10 points. What's up, legends? Down 180, down 200. May liquidity sweep to the downside. Also may just continue the waterfall as well. Down to 40. It is just downtrending in consolidation. Thank you, 5 minute trying to bounce. ES is trying to bounce. Video trying to come up. Down 15. Up 10. Trying to break out. Let's clean up the chart, get rid of this. Up 40, up 50. Thank you, 5 minute bouncing. And video coming up. Does not mean this has to continue. Volatility is a little subsided, as you can tell. VIX is coming down. ATR is coming down. Down 100, down 120. Low of day is at 23,770. You guys are gaining value, learning what to do, what not to do. Please smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it into oblivion. Take it into next year. Could be another liquidity sweep to the downside. Down 230, down 250, down 300. One con long. Adding one and with two cons long. This is getting higher and higher risk. Down 300, down 400, wicking down. Adding one and with three cons long. The video coming lower. ES coming lower. Starting a waterfall. Down 5 points. We may flush the low. Nvidia is taken down. We need to wake up. Get a nice bounce. So far, 20-point bounce. 15. Down 100. We need ES to prop. Up 15, up 30, up 100, up 200. Up 300. 3 contracts long. ES trying to go. Still has downside momentum. Still has it. Down 400. Down 100. Looking for the wick up. Up 60, up 100, up 150, up 200, 3 contracts long. ES is trying to bounce. Video trying to come up. 55 minutes starting to look a little bullish. It's definitely battling. A lot more than I wanted to. What's up, Dafod? Ash, what's up? What's up? Appreciate it, legend. Appreciate the follow, Dove, Nizar. Hey, appreciate you guys. AQ5 may has some bullish wicks. Has potential. Has potential. Up 300, up 400, taking 2 out. Once it gets above that pivot point, I may cut it. May put a stop as well. I'm taking it. It's hesitating too much. It's probably going to wake up, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. ES is kind of coil, but it's starting to prop down. I don't like it. I think we may flush lows. Probably wrong. It's probably going to wake up. That's what I was looking for. It's probably going to break out of this downtrend, but I'll just take out another spot. I don't like it here. I really don't like it. It should have already bounced. That's kind of when you should hold, but I'm just not liking it one bit. Not liking it, not liking it. Probably wrong because the William R 120 days are propped up. ES is starting to bounce again. Video did come up, but I'm not going to take it here. Obscure, I trade anything I like. I trade extremes. I trade around key levels. I adapt throughout the day. I don't just conform to one thing. Nor am I just a scalper. Ash, I think the minimum depends on the broker you use. If I'm not mistaken, you need a $500 buffer for Ninja Trader intra intraday trade, but maybe it's like 1K for overnight trading. I could be wrong. Better safe than sorry. Yeah. How much minimum capital swing trader need? Well, it depends if you want to get over the PTA rule. Pattern, the PT, I forget what it's called. Pattern day trader rule. PDT. Well, I may have top checked the TP again. That would be the second time today. I knew I didn't like something. To be fair, it has a lot of potential. It really does. It really does. And it might go right here. That NQ 5-minute looks stunning for a bounce to the 20 May all the way up 23,841. Has a lot of potential. Video starting to come up. ES starting to prop down. Remember, low of day is at 23,770. We have a pivot point below that at 23,745. Could be a high low. Volatility has really subsided. It is 11 a.m. to be fair. Legends, this still has a lot of potential. But I did not like it. What can you do? Has a lot of potential. Good call on closing out when you did. Appreciate it, Legend. You ain't wrong. Not right now. This it's more likely to wick up than to wick down, even though it is bearish. I know that's hard to see, but that's a higher low currently. Not financial advice. Starting with 1K in a personal account and trading micros until you have more to play with. Wouldn't be bad. Ooh, Legend not giving financial advice. That is not financial advice from Legend. Less supply lately, high demand. Be patient, everyone. True. Very true, Obscure. Norman lost $33, but could have been a lot worse. True. Today has been a very high volatile day. Very high volatility. Hasn't really been that hard to trade for me personally. That one account, we blew one account, which I could have secured profit on multiple times. Could have secured 30 points. Decided to go for the home run and didn't put a break even. Also, while averaging down, it could have been out a couple times, but decided to just hold. And then we secured profit in 6 other accounts. 7 total trades. 6 green, 1 red. NQ 5-minute may prop up. ES starting to prop up. NQ starting to prop up. Do you need more impressions on Twitch? I feel like YouTube should be good for now. Legend, I did get monetized on Twitch. Haven't been affiliated yet, but monetized. I'm just gonna keep the net cast wide. Get exposure everywhere I can. Ash, I want to make low risk, 2K a month. How much capital should I start and swinging? I mean, the platforms nowadays, you can really start with $10, $5, but it's really up to you. Hold your own conviction, decide your own plan. I cannot give you financial advice, Ash. I am not a financial advisor, my friend. Start with whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you're willing to lose, and trade your own conviction and be 100% accountable for your decisions, my friend. Legends, I appreciate you just constantly supporting between YouTube, Twitch. You do not have to. I appreciate you. Appreciate it all the time. Appreciate you. And support. Who am I kidding? I don't know what you said, Daph. Taking it off today. Just wanted to drop in and see how you guys are doing. And then Daphod said, who am I kidding? I'm back. Let's trade. Girlfriend can wait. Let's go, Daphod. Appreciate it, man. You sure? That 3-day weekend's looking good. NQ 5 minutes trying to go. I'm not liking how slow it is. I think we have one more leg down. I think it's going to flush the low, then maybe go. Kind of what I'm getting towards, but also ES is starting to prop. NVIDIA is starting to come up. So this could be a true bounce here. The Kremlin said the Putin-Trump talks could last for a minimum of 6 to 7 hours. Putin-Trump one-on-one meeting will be with the participation of aides. Russian expects that Alaska talks will bring results. Alaska talks must bear results if there is to be a subsequent three-way meeting. Okay. So we are not going to be sticking around for that. Because I'm going to guess that's going to overextend, and they're probably going to go to the press around 5 to 6 p.m. So we'll just trade until volatility surmises, and then take the week and come back Monday and recap the news. Unless they come early. What's up, Vicky? I got you, bro. I know how much this can be at times. Just saw with my son with YouTube. He's been a real eye opener for me. Besides, you've taught me quite a bit, man. It's the least I do. Appreciate it, legend. Appreciate you. Got any plans for the weekend, Chris? Work, and more work. Possibly design some more merch. I did just order my own merch. I ordered my own merch yesterday. So that'll be coming next Tuesday, and then we'll pretty much only be wearing that. Merch. But a couple more designs, and I'm gonna plan to release them designs across about a 1 to 2 month period. And they're probably gonna be some limited drops too. Only like 100 quantity, 1,000 quantity for some. Maybe a time limit, like a week, something like that. But there will be limited time drops. I'm also debating on people who order merch throwing their names in a generator and having it generate, and having the incentive be like 1 week of mentorship, something like that. There's ideas. I'm still flowing them. We're still so new to social media, so we're just slowly ramping up. Slow and steady. But yeah, Daphod, just stacking up YouTube members, the insider, videos, shorts, just giving them info. I've neglected them for the past week, so they really need some videos out. I know most of you don't care, you just wanted to support, but I do not want to not give you guys value, especially when you join the insiders, you join the premium plus tier. You need to be getting value. Killing it. Keep up the grind. Appreciate that, Fod. That Fod-a-roni. Appreciate the Fod. DW Video Char 313. Hey. 313 in your city. Take a ride on the bus. You look so pretty. Yeah, 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 yeah. That last part wasn't that good. Okay. What's up, Big? I apologize, I'm new. Are these platform accounts and what platform this is? Platform accounts. Link to NinjaTrader. TPT. Appreciate it, Big. ES is still going up. I think we may have started an uptrend. Could be the start of an uptrend. Legend, I think he's either really busy IRL or he's been getting killed for the last week because he was super active, and sometimes you just need a break, so can't really fault him too much. He's sporadically been in and out. Gappa. Could be Ninja watching as well. He just may not want to talk. I'm missing his glass ball. Appreciate it, man. Yesterday, maybe some good money off that crazy rainfall. Good job, big trust. We're almost at 6,800 subscribers. Growth is insane, guys. Absolutely obscene. Obscene, chat. I wish this Trump meeting would take place like now. The fact that I really think it's going to be a longer meeting, so they're probably not going to do a press. I mean, it's scheduled for 3:30 p.m., but I really don't think it's going to be until like 6. I think it's going to be a very long meeting. Kate said this is ridiculous. What app are you using for trading? This is NinjaTrader. True. He's in the middle of building a house in the mountains right now. I personally know how much time that can take from you. Yeah, I before trading, that's what I used to do. Remodel houses, just new construction, etc. Building walls, concrete, decks, remodeling kitchens, bathrooms, adding rooms, some demolition, painting, flooring, all that before I switched to trading, thankfully. And I was coding a little bit in between all that. Started coding when I was 16, so spent a decade doing that, and then half a decade trading, and then coding in between all that. But yeah, that stuff takes a lot of time, especially building a house from the ground up. That's at least a year and a half, if not 2 years. But also selecting the site, so add on 2.5 years, plus probably sit for half a year as well, getting permits, etc. So probably a in total 2.5 to 3.5 year project in total. So that takes and adds on a lot. Press conference will be after market hours, I think. I think so, Miguel. I think so. I think it's gonna go a long meeting. Building the walls. Trump. The Trump design is coming soon for the merch. No, missopportunities.com. That is coming soon. I'm thinking of doing a limited version and then probably a general version. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm still debating some ideas for the exact design, but there's a lot to come. Lot to come. If you guys want to check it out, I am linking it in chat. Link is below, also pinned. Merch. Some of the hottest merch in the game. Legend, in the contract I made with the company, I went with included a bonus that if they finished the build by a certain date, they got extra money, but every month after the date would knock off 10K. Oh, I don't know about that, Legend. I don't know about that one. Because sometimes there's actual delays. Like sometimes you can't get glass windows, like the windows for the home. Sometimes they're backlogged for 6 months, possibly even 8 months. So I don't know if I would do that, because then they might start rushing and start skipping some steps. That's a little iffy, but also you kind of want to keep them on time. So that's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, it's not necessarily wrong, but you really, if you're going to do that, you really need to keep an eye on them and make sure they're not skipping steps. And if you haven't worked in construction, there's so many steps they could skip. So many. Like, it's actually crazy to find amount of details that they could skip, and you wouldn't notice until it's too late. Until you are a year lived in and then notice the problem, if not longer. Your house was done 1 month ahead of schedule. Was anything? My brother is a home inspector. He was there every day. Okay, you had a home court advantage. All right, that's good. Most people do not have that privilege, though. Justin said, what would you need to jump into a trade here? This wick down's pretty nice. It tapped NQ 5 minutes when he may. It just slowly grind up. If this creates a higher low, could continue up. It also is falling back into the consolidation range. Honestly, I'm kind of just sitting on my hands, waiting for other key levels to be hit. Honestly, a really nice consolidation zone. It probably won't hit it for a while, unless some news drops. 23,653. A little above that is 23,725. Now to the upside, the VWAP is at 23,850. 200 SMA is at 54. And then also we're gapped down 130 points from NQ futures close at 23,930. So it really just depends. So far this is acting like it's going to bounce here, which will create a higher low. But I'm just sitting on my hands for now. This is falling back into the consolidation range. It broke that pivot point up top, 23,812. Nvidia is coming up, to be fair. Nvidia is only down now 1.38%. Tesla coming up slightly, now down only 0.75%. Google coming up 1%. Amazon up 0.3%. Bitcoin tanking. Bitcoin's down 1%. ETH is down 1.8%. I got lucky for sure. Yeah, you're really lucky to put that incentive in the contract. You're very lucky that you had your brother as a home inspector, because they could have skipped a lot of crucial steps. And you really, if you don't have the eye for it, you really wouldn't have known for a while. Until stuff started to go All right. Appreciate the file case is appreciate you guys. Try to bounce. Staying patient. Russian envoy Dmitriev said mood ahead of Putin-Trump talks is combative. Talks will take in the full spectrum of the Russia-US relation, not just Ukraine. That is a lower high. Could be a higher low. ES is trying to come down. Trying to bounce. I really don't believe it though. This would be a higher low. No good positions. This is fun, huh? Yeah. Things are becoming a little volatile though. I'm gonna be in one short. We're gonna put a stop. This is probably not gonna work and we'll be stopped out, but I'm going to take it for now. Just seeing some weakness. Want to take advantage. The video is starting to come down, and this could waterfall to the low of day 23,770. Also could stop us out. That's why I'm only in with one con. 14-point stop. Trying to bounce. We may have bottom ticked it. We'll be down like 300. It's not a big deal. Down 150. About to tap that pivot point. 23,812. Thank you, 5-minute trying to go. Nvidia trying to come lower. Yes, RSI is below the MA. Hopefully that was just a liquidity sweep up, sends it down. Nvidia is propping down. Down 30, down 10, up 10, up 15, up 30, up 50, up 70, up 100. What's up, TF? Hello, hello, hello. That is technically a higher low, so it could bounce here. And it is trying to. Down 100, down 120. 7 points away from being stopped. And Q30 minute trying to come up. And Q5 minute looking bullish. About to tap that pivot point. We need Nvidia to prop down. Come on, waterfall, waterfall. Come on. We want this to waterfall, chat. And it is bouncing. Yes, it's starting to get a little bullish. Nvidia is propping down, which is good. Oh, waterfall, waterfall. Waterfall, waterfall. Amazon flipping red. This has a chance. It is in the consolidation zone though. ATR is at 15. 14-point stop. ES is starting to get a little bullish. May get wicked out here. Down 40, down 50, down 70, down 100. You guys are enjoying the stream, smash that like button. Smash it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Down 130, down 170, tap that pivot point, about to be stopped out. Tap the 20 May. ES about to tap the 100 May. 5 minute getting bullish. What's up, Shivam? Doing good, doing well. Appreciate you, Marlo. Appreciate the follow. Might be the second losing trade of the day. About to be stopped out. 3 points away, 2 points away. 1 point away. Down 200, down 250. And stopped out for negative 270. ES is back in the consolidation range. It did break it for a minute to the downside. Could just be a liquidity sweep to the upside, create a lower low, then flush it. I wanted to put a stop though. Try to get above that pivot point, flush down, rejected it. I think the majority of the market is just going to wait for this Trump Putin meeting. Could do a V-shaped recover. Might have some opportunities in the latter half of the day. Appreciate it, Shivam. Appreciate the support. We're about to hit 6,800 subscribers. Insane. And there it is. Tapping that trend line, trying to reject. Remember, low of day is at 23,770. Key level at 23,774. Another one at around 23,726. And a very crucial level at 23,656. Very crucial. Slow volatility is garbage. Great volatility for 2 hours, so it can't really be that greedy. 1 p.m. US Baker Hughes oil rig, and then 3 p.m. it is scheduled on the charts, but I think it'll be pushed back. 3 p.m. Trump Putin meeting in Alaska. I think that's going to be pushed back to off the market about 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I think it's going to be a long talk. Monday, we have that volatility from the Russian Trump meeting that's going to come to fruition. Sunday's market open is probably going to be pretty crazy for the futures, Nasdaq futures. And then the volatility Monday is going to be absolutely insane, at least for the first 2-3 hours. Also at 10 a.m. on Monday, we have US NAHB housing market index, US 6-month bill, 3-month bill. We're about to flush pre-market low. Yeah. Problem is, it's such low volatility. I don't think it's going to get to the target where I would want to take it. Could be a double bottom. Could be a double bottom. By the way, that is what we were looking for. I need to stop putting a stop in low volatility. My strategy can get out of it if the volatility remains low. So I don't know why I continue to put a stop when it's low volatility. I don't know why I keep doing that. Flushing the pre-market low, liquidity sweep. Pivot point to the downside, 23,745. True, discreet, true. Only lost 270 for that stop loss. It's not that big a deal. It could discreet, could crash. May go all the way to 23,725. Had to take care of honeydews. What are we looking for? Honeydews, Norman? I used to eat some of them when I was a kid. Oh, I thought you were talking about the flower. There was some honey flower, but you're talking about the actual honeydew, the cantaloupe. I mentioned a Catalyst event to my youngest, and he responded with, "What's a Cadillac event, Lord?" Oh my god, legend. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Appreciate the follow, Laura, Richie, The Discreet, Sakura, Vino. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. 5 subscribers away. About to hit the pivot point. Money Mike, happy Friday, brother. New follower, appreciate it, Money. Glad you're enjoying. Glad you're finding value. Appreciate the follow, appreciate you. Vino. I think this has 1 or 2 more legs lower. May try one then, but this low volatility, I would only be looking for around 10 points. Pretty much max. I don't know much about futures. Can you give me a brief description of how you trade? Money Mike said. Today we're pretty much trading the extremes, going against the herd, going against market. Kind of depends. I trade price action, where the indicators are, where the key pivot points are, how the stocks are trending percentage wise. Lower. Looking for this to come a little lower. But my strategy is pretty hard to describe. I adapt to what I see. Adapt to the RSIs, William Morris, 120 days on the NQ 30 minute and ES 1 minute, where the ES is below the VWAP 200 SMA, 100 MA, where the NQ 30 minute is below all that, where the 21 EMA is, price action, higher highs, higher lows, where the stocks are trending, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Apple, etc., etc., etc. Where all them are trending, the percentages right now are coming down, but we're probably going to trade around a extreme key point level. point of area where it could potentially bounce. Pretty much it. Gapper says 15 minutes. 15 minutes for what, Gapper? 15 minutes for what? Gotcha. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, money. Money, Mike. I'm trading Nasdaq every day for years, and it's a very intense job. No mistake is allowed. Stop loss is king. Stop loss absolutely sucks. But everyone has their own strategy. Everyone trades their own amalgamation of indicators. So if a stop loss works for you, then continue using it. For me, every time I put a stop, it gets stopped out, and there's really no point. Really no point, especially in low volatility. For the push up, probably my best guess. Let's see. Barza, Riper, appreciate the follow. Appreciate you guys. I'm looking for one more leg down. One subscriber away from 6,800. 6,800, chat. Insane. Absolutely obscene. By this point, we may hit 7K Monday. Monday is going to be a very good trading day. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Legend, you're going to hold into the closing with all-time highs by end of week. Cojones of steel, my friend. Cojones of steel. Absolutely crazy with the Trump Putin meeting. You have no idea how that's going to turn out. All speculation at this point. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's some crazy stuff right there. Sometimes the crazy move is the right one, though. I was just talking about the Monday prediction we were talking about. Oh, okay. So far, it's bounced 30 points. Waking up, waking up. Nice bounce, Miguel says. My long needs it. Yeah, it was literally like 5 points away from where I was going to take it. 5 points away. Conviction was this NQ 30-minute trend line, and it's literally like 5 points away. 5 points away. But not gonna take it if it doesn't go where I want. ES is tapping the 100 MA. Pretty bullish wick. No missed opportunities, only the next one. Trump is tweeting. It's just been found out that the Democrats are buying protesters in order to fight my attack on crime. They are criminals who support crime. They are unelectable. He also said Jasmine Crockett is the future of the Democrat Party. I believe he's still on that flight to Alaska for the Putin-Trump meeting. Ali, anything can happen. Nothing is 100% certain, and no one knows for certain what is going to happen. Pretty much ever. Anyone who says they know for certain is lying. Because if people are speculating on a V-shaped recovery, which they are, and it very well could happen, but if negative news comes out, this could wick down 1,000 points. So no one is 100% accurate in any regard. So far, we're wicking up, getting above that pivot point, 23,812. Breaking out above the NQ5 May 20 May. Ali, we probably hit the bottom for today. Sadly, I wasn't able to get in on it. Sadly. But there are no missed opportunities, only the next one. That is the mindset you need to be successful pretty much every regard of life, but especially in trading. So far, it's bounced 80 points. ES is above the 200 SMA, above the 100 MA, excuse me. ES futures are above the 100 MA, closing in on the 200 SMA and VWAP. Market can, Yana says this market can humble you. Had the trade coming down, then up, got out too early. Try and reject NQ5 man 20 May as we speak. Let me make sure I'm not against any news. Let's see. So far, rejecting that pivot point. Rejecting the 20 May on the NQ5 minute. ES tapping the 100 in May. Pushing the follow audio. What's up, Elijah? Norman said I need better trade management, was long at 66, made 2 or 3 points, then bailed. It just sounds like you're over leveraged. You have too much net worth. You can't handle the P&L seeing it, and you got fear mongered out. I'm gonna give this a minute. Seeing something I like, but we'll see. I made with 1 contract long. Up 60, up 80, up 100. Needs to break above that trend line and pivot point as soon as possible. That is a higher low. ES is starting to bounce. It needs to get above the 100 in May. This could continue to waterfall, so don't get it twisted. Thank you. 5 minute, rejected the 20 May again. I'm betting it's a little fake out though. It's going to continue up. Probably going to the NQ 30 minute VWAP. That's what I would guess. I'm probably closing it when the ES taps the VWAP to our SMA if it goes up and continues. Up 120, up 130. Once it breaks above that trend line, I will be putting beside break even. Might have a couple of liquidity sweeps to the downside as well, but it should continue up. What's up, trades? I know a big drop's possible. Low of day is at 23,734. Down 80, down 100. Yeah, it's trying to come up. Haven't seen you in ages, trades. At least it feels like it. Appreciate you. Life. You have to prioritize what is important. And that sometimes means family, things you don't want to do, but you have to do the things you want to do. So I completely understand. And don't expect you guys to be here every single day anyway. You guys all have super busy lives. Down 70, down 80, down 90, down 100, one contract long. Yeah, let's try and come lower. $10 points lower, please. Down 200, lower. Lower. Little lower. Down 300, down 350. Little lower. Down 13 points. Man, it is being stubborn on my targets today. It's gonna bounce right before I have the heading. Being a little annoying today. A little annoying. So now I gotta wait for it to go even lower, which isn't that big a deal, but now I'm gonna wait for the bigger wick down.
Order
I'm adding one there. That's where I wanted it to go. I think it's gonna flush a little lower since it propped up for a minute. There it goes. Down 500, down 550, two contracts long. Down 10 points. Down 300, down 400. What's up, Stunner? No missed opportunities trades, only the next one. You up, Chris? Yes, I am. Not in this trade right now, but yeah. Overall today, yeah. One account blown, and then I'm trading the same account that accrued the $270 loss. But 6 accounts, 7 accounts green. Down 100. Hello. Trump announcing chip tariffs in coming weeks was kind of weird. Thinking he's intentionally trying to crash the market. No data or anything, just out of the blue. He said next week. Next week he's launching tariffs on the chips. Probably not, Toro. He's probably not going to be speaking until 5. Up 80, up 100, up 120, 2 contracts long. Till like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. I'm probably done after this trade, most likely. Most likely. You guys are enjoying the stream. Raw, transparent trading. Very few people on social media in general do this. They just post videos, shorts for a reason. This is live day trading. Every single trade you see. Up 200. And if you're enjoying that, smash the like button, follow the channel, subscribe. Up 300. Tap into 20 May. This may continue down. And hit the notification bell after you subscribe. I am live every single day at 9:30 a.m. EST. Next time we will be live is on Monday. Very high volatility Monday. I'm expecting off this news over the weekend, etc., etc. With this Trump meeting up 300, 2 cons long. That is a higher low, so I'm giving it some room. Low volatility, so it's going to take a minute. Up 350, up 400, taking one off, and adding a break-even stop. Beautiful, beautiful. Give me a 10.2 run. Winning trade, full reward, no risk. Up 340, up 370. 1 con. Now remember, we did accrue a $270 loss in this account, and we are trading the same account, so just making back some of them profits. That's why you see the account flipping to green and red when this one count's up 300. Norman bailed again. Sometimes it's not your day, guys. I mean, most of you have been through the highs and lows with me. Just mood, attitude, everything. That is live streaming. Looks like we're about to be stopped out. 4 points away. $320 up $340. Tapping the 20 May, trying to come down. Trying to pull back. And Q5 minute looks good. And Q30 minute starting to pop up. So we are going to keep it for now. Trade set, by the way, on top step, I can't get over 1500. On best trading day, top step rule is 3000 and maintain. Can't do over 50% of target any day. That's pretty close to TBT. Up 360. Thank you, thank you. Not every day you're gonna have a clear vision, guys. Moving stop up. Up 450. I might just continue to trail. Could have taken that there. Just gonna continue to trail. It has a lot of potential reward. But also low volatility, so we'll likely be stopped out. Stop's a little tight. Why are there so many rules with that prop stuff? So most people can't stay that disciplined, and they know it. They get greedy, they get fearful, and they prop firms make money on evals. Up 350, up 360. I'm cutting it there. All right, so we reclaimed that $270 loss in that account, and now we are up 187 in it. So 2 negative trades, 2, 4, 6, 7 winning trades. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. This has a lot of potential, but I'm not going to hold it during this volatility. Also, the ES is starting to reject the 100 May. Just not going to hold anymore. Way too tight, man. Discreet, if you want to hold your trade, feel free, but I'm not going to continue holding. It's likely to go up, but I'm not going to put it break even. Nope. Wow, drive me nuts. Hey. LMA until he tacos for 90 more days. Yeah, the tacoing's not always bad. Atlanta Fed GDP Now Index, little change at 2.55%. All right, guys, Monday. Today's news, last news on the docket, 1 p.m. U.S. Baker Hughes oil rig, and then 3 p.m. is scheduled. 3 p.m. Trump-Putin meeting, but guess what? Putin and Russia's side has said that's gonna take around 6 to 7 hours for the meeting. So I'm expecting that to be pushed back till 5, 6, 7 p.m. Really depends how long they want to talk, etc., etc. Also, the Fed is going to end the program that stepped up bank crypto scrutiny. That's very good for crypto, but maybe a little bearish short term. They love to sell the news like that. Also, when market closes 4 p.m. Monthly OPEX, and then Monday. Obviously, there'll be a lot of news over the weekend with this Trump-Putin meeting. Either very good, very bullish market, maybe a wick down to start, and then just super high up. I'm expecting very high volatility, especially Mondays. NQ Nasdaq futures open on Sunday. I'm expecting very high volatility for Monday, etc., etc. Also, the news and docket for Monday is US NAHB housing index at 10 a.m. EST on Monday, 11:30 a.m. EST on Monday, 6-month bill and 3-month bill. And I'm sure we'll get Trump news, world leaders talking about what happened at this meeting with Putin and Trump today, over the weekend, and today. So if you're still trading, be very careful. It's low volatility because a lot of traders are waiting for this news. A lot of traders are done for today, taking their 2.5-day weekend, just like I'm about to do. I appreciate all you guys being here. I appreciate the insiders for supporting. Appreciate all of you copying the merch. Appreciate all of you. I will be back here tomorrow, Monday at 9:30 a.m. EST. Smash the like button, subscribe. Persevere through resistance, chat. Persevere through resistance. What's up, Travis? I was able to see a bit of profit on my live account. Blew this eval this morning. Shake my head. That's not good to hear, Trav. Cheers. Appreciate Miguel. Pretty much any pair that dollar bullish. Appreciate Gap. Putin calling the shots. We'll see, Henry. I am adding more. Good luck, Discreet. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Appreciate the follow. Ivar, Audi, Ripe. Appreciate you guys. Persevere through resistance. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear missing out. And there are no missed opportunities, chat. Only the next one. I'll see you guys Monday. Peace.